Hey guys, it's me Lachlan, aka Thetacticalbrit, and as you can tell today I am on the Battlefield Hardline CTE, which is a bit weird considering I'm a PlayStation 4 YouTuber, but we're going to talk about that in a future video. Today I want to focus specifically on the Battlefield Hardline CTE, and more specifically the 4 new guns which are coming in the Criminal Activity DLC. The CTE launched and there's lots of problems going on with people actually accessing it. I was one of the lucky few who managed to get in and get the download in early. Now, I can reveal to you today that there are of course 4 new weapons coming to the DLC, but more specifically 1 shotgun, 2 battle rifles and 1 SMG, and all of these are only available to the Enforcer class, which is what the Criminal Activity DLC is supposed to be based around. First up, we have the KSG-12 shotgun. Now this is only available for the cop side in the DLC, and it's currently a pump action shotgun which looks very much like a bullpup shotgun. Now there is absolutely no reason to talk about statistics at the moment because the reason these guns are in the CTE is in order to be balanced. But what was fun to notice as well is that alongside these weapons we're also going to be receiving 2 new camos, and that is the Skulls camo and the Polygon camo, and they both look very good on all of the new weapons. Next up we have one of the 2 battle rifles, which is the FAL. Now this is only available for the criminal side, but what's very interesting about the FAL battle rifle is that the SA58 OSW is actually, I do believe, an FAL variant. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how they use this weapon in collaboration with that. I wonder how it's going to perform differently, but at the moment on CTE it has a good amount of damage and definitely feels a bit more on the side of an assault rifle than a battle rifle. It's definitely a lot easier to control in terms of recoil and has a decent amount of bullet spread as well. This thing has a tremendous range as well, so you can shoot targets from afar using the FAL. It's also worth mentioning as well that the FAL looks fantastic with some of the plated camos because of its wooden finish. Moving on now, we have the SG510, which is again another battle rifle, but this one is only available to the cop faction. The SG510 again is very much similar to the FAL in the sense that it looks like the developers are aiming for these battle rifles to be a bit more on the assault rifle side and a bit less on the LMG kind of uncontrollable side. It looks very good so far, and it has a very strange magazine slot, as you can see from the bottom of the weapon. It makes it look like a very strange gun overall. Now this is supposed to be one of the 2 assault rifle type variants by the looks of things, and I reckon a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun with it. I would recommend as well putting on the Polygon camo, which is again another new camo available with the Criminal Activity DLC, which looks really good on most of the new weapons. Finally, we have the M1A1, and this is of course the Tommy gun which we have seen before in the Criminal Activity trailer as well as previous blog posts. Now this gun is completely factionless in terms of who can use it. Any 2 sides can use it at any point, making it a very versatile weapon, and certainly the kind of weapon that you can grind lots of XP on and unlock attachments quickly with. It also looks fantastic again using plated camos because of the golden finish and wooden finish that you can combine together, and as an SMG PDW variant, it has of course that very large clip capacity, making it very effective in close quarters situations. It's very unlikely that that is going to be changed in the CTE due to the iconicness of the Tommy gun. Now these are all looking like fantastic weapons, and it's nice to see that Visceral have kind of focused each DLC by the looks of things on each class. It seems as though we're going to see a flooding of new weapons dependent on the DLC and map design and which ones they kind of want you to use in those specific DLCs. Now I'm going to be getting to play testing these weapons at the moment, but I wanted to show you them preliminary in terms of how they were and what they're aiming to do. Of course, like I've mentioned at the start of this video, these are CTE weapons which are very likely to change, so don't expect to see any weapon reviews or general philosophy as to how these guns are going to handle once the Criminal Activity DLC launches. So guys, it's been me Lachlan with, oddly enough, my first PC video. There's going to be a video out within the next week explaining lots of new stuff which has gone on since I last made a video in preparation for a summer of YouTube work, which you guys, I'm very excited to show it to you and show you what's going to be happening. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button down below, and I will see you again soon with another Battlefield video in the coming week.